The pros and cons to living in Calgary from somebody that has spent time living in other provinces. I'm going to break this up into a few different segments, starting with activities. Calgary is filled with approximately 1,000 kilometers of regional pathways and an additional 96 kilometers of trails, making it one of the most extensive urban pathway networks in North America. Located so close to the mountains, you have endless options for outdoor activities and adventures. Canmore, Banff, and Kananaskis Country, all just 45 minutes from your doorstep. Having access to these world-renowned locations in your backyard allow you to decide what you want to do every weekend. In the winter, it creates some amazing opportunities to go skiing at the top resorts like Sunshine Village and Lake Louise, with some other ski resorts located very close by, a little smaller, so if you want to avoid those long crowds, these are great opportunities. Finances. There is no PST, and our total tax rate sits at 5%, compared to British Columbia at 12% and Ontario at 13%. We have a general cheaper cost of living compared to those other provinces. Average gas prices sit at $1.29 a liter, where BC is $1.71 and Ontario $1.30. A lot more affordable housing. This is a major factor, being able to purchase a family home in the $500,000 range. And if you aren't looking for that, we have other options like the condos and townhomes that are so much more attainable than living in those other major cities. What makes Calgary so attractive? There is always new restaurants and breweries popping up so you can try the best local establishments. Downtown has some amazing nightlife destinations like 17th Avenue and Stevens Ave, perfect for date nights. Calgary is home to some amazing festivals such as the Lilac Festival, Calgary Stampede, Fringe Fest, and Folk Fest, offering great entertainment during different parts of the year. If you don't want to drive to the mountains for natures or hikes, Calgary has Fish Creek Provincial Park. It is the second largest urban park in Canada and one of the largest in North America, featuring over 80 kilometers of trails for hiking, biking, as well as opportunities for wildlife viewing, picnics, and fishing. Now, what some people don't like about living in Calgary is the fluctuating weather. Sometimes people see it as a pro, others can view it as a con. It is very normal to see a temperature shift of 20 degrees in a short period of time. This does cause a lot of people to have migraine issues with how quickly that weather can fluctuate. Personally, I grew up in a province that had a lot of lake access. Calgary is a lot more landlocked. We do have beautiful and enjoyable summers here, but we don't have any escapes to nearby oceans or lakes that are that close. There's a few like Sylvan that's located an hour and a half north of here, but we have very limited bodies of water that you're able to enjoy during the summer, and a lot of people tend to go to British Columbia or even Saskatchewan to enjoy some amazing lake access during those summer months. Transportation. Calgary is a very car dependent city. We are trying to do what we can to expand our transit system, but we just aren't keeping up with the infrastructure and the demand that people are moving here. So in order to have a lot easier access to get around to any part of the city you're looking for, you're very much going to need a car to get there. And if you're living in one of the satellite communities outside of Calgary, then you're definitely going to have to consider getting a vehicle. There's other transit systems like Transit and things like that that can allow you to get access into the city. If you don't have a car and you need to live out there, but again, you're going to be limiting yourself on how you can get around and see other things in the city. In the end, is Calgary worth it? I love this city. It is continuously growing and continuously evolving with new things to do. There's always a growing food scene, amazing events, awesome sport teams in this city and a ton of attractive nature areas to allow you to have access either right here locally or, like I say, 45 minutes to an hour away on your doorstep. I think Calgary is one of the best cities to allow for so many new opportunities. I call this place the land of opportunity. No matter what you're looking to do, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're oil and gas, in other parts of the energy sector, Calgary offers a lot of employment opportunities. And one of the major factors is the affordability as well. This is an amazing place that you can lay your roots with your family and start to grow. School systems are awesome, neighborhoods are awesome, and Calgary really does have a strong sense of community while you do live here. Everybody is very friendly, willing to say hello, and is very much willing to help you out. I find this, yes, it is very much a big city, but it also feels like a small town. So if you think Calgary is right for you, or if you have some other questions about living here, feel free to reach out, book a call with me. I would love to connect and chat with you. Thank you for watching.